Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. So we do this from time to time. We have some informative things to discuss at various times, and this is one of those times. It's going to be an interesting subject of discussion. Now, I want to point out the fact that the very second we start this stream, considering the title, the bitrate is shifting around all over the place. And consider the posts we already made about the NSA. So, we don't need any more proof. Okay, we literally don't need any more proof. I'm an American, living in Pennsylvania, being utterly and literally harassed and terrorized by the National Security Administration on a daily basis. This is actually happening. Yep. It's actually happening. Not a joke. This is the bombshell. This is what you all been waiting for. Okay? And then conveniently, as I'm on the stream, before I start the stream, and made those posts, conveniently we lose that sub that's always subscribed just to remove themselves. Okay? So, we're going to talk a little bit about the National Security Administration this evening. We're going to talk a little bit about this agency, if you want to even call them that. Okay, so, first of all, let us define. First of all, let us define what the NSA is, what they are supposed to be doing, and how they're funded. The National Security Administration. The National Security Agency is an intelligence agency of the United States Department of Defense under the authority of the Director of National Intelligence. The NSA is responsible for global monitoring, collection, and processing of information and data for foreign intelligence and counterintelligence purposes, specializing in discipline known as signals intelligence. The NSA is also tasked with protection of the U.S. communications, networks, and information systems. The NSA relies on a variety of measures to accomplish its mission, the majority of which are clandestine. The NSA has roughly 32,000 employees. Okay, which part of that statement gives the NSA authority to harass and otherwise terrorize United States citizens for any reason whatsoever? Okay, secondly, okay, the NSA is a national administration, okay? It's funded. Your fucking tax dollars. This is what we're talking about here. Okay? We're going to get to why this is important and why I'm irritated. And why the Biden administration needs to fucking do something right now before I basically say Biden did jack fucking shit. Because I've about had it. You know, I have done a lot of pointing the finger at Trump lately. But I gotta admit, when the National Security Administration very obviously sends two people to assassinate the would-be president, I think we all need to take a fucking step back and defund this organization, or maybe, audit the thing. Okay, so this is the point at which I might start kind of agreeing with some of the things he's saying as far as here is concerned. I still think his foreign policy is fucking stupid. The guy literally doesn't know what he's doing across the border. He does not. You do not want a trade war. FYI, that's what raised all your grocery prices. Okay, secondly, I am all for auditing the federal government completely. I am for this. And not only that, we're gonna get to more NSA bullshit, but I can't believe all this is your bullshit. Because you wanted somebody else to try to kill the president. That's what you wanted. That was your goal. I knew it was something to do with Trump. Like, obviously, you always cut my fucking streams out when we're talking about Trump, when we're talking about how terrible he would be as a president, how terrible he was the first time, how he's going to start World War III, he's going to start a trade war. He's literally going to do these things. We know this. So the National Security Administration does deem him as a national security threat of the highest level. So instead of doing something normal, they sit there and they harass citizens to some of the citizens that they think are on their lists of citizens that they know are some of the most emotional when it comes to politics. So therefore, they start harassing them nonstop via this means and this means and this means and this means and all over the place, and thus two people try to kill President Trump. Are we literally this? Come on. We know what fucking happened. This is not a conspiracy. Like, you can literally just figure this shit out. It's not a conspiracy. Accept it. Like, who the fuck? No! We can figure it out. We know what's happening. We have a bowl of shit going on where we actually think that the president-elect might be such a national security threat that the morons that work at the NSA thought that that was a good fucking idea. Okay, so again, I want to fucking reiterate, again, you're a moron if you think the answer is assassination. You're a moron. That's never the answer. You're answering the answer with the thing that you said isn't the answer. You're literally trying to stop World War III and all this stuff from happening by doing the exact same thing. No. Fuck no. Oh, well, maybe it was... Oh, yeah, so they'll pressure a couple of people to do it for them, so that way everybody thinks it was just... Oh, wow, crazy, an actual Trump supporter that did it. Like, this is ridiculous. How stupid. Like, come on. We've all figured it out. We can see it. Okay, so I'm getting to why the National Security Administration are morons, and I'm getting to why they need defunded immediately. Because they're not doing anything. What they're doing is counterintelligence. What they're doing is hurting you. And hurting our national security. That's what they're doing. Every single day. Oh yeah, I'm going to get to it. Oh yeah, I see you, by the way. I see you, little shift of the bit rate. I see it. Like it's not, like we know what's going on. I see it. I say something, a little shift, a little bit rate. Oh, what is that, some fucking warning? Go fuck yourself. So anyway, here's what's happening. Here's what the National Security Administration is doing with your tax dollars, and this is what they're getting up to, okay? So I'm not whistleblowing anything, by the way. This is right on the fucking internet. This is right on the fucking internet. Nobody looks anything up. Hell, man. .org, too. Didn't have to pay for this shit. Totally free. So the link I sent you. The link I sent you. I'm going to send it again. You want me to send it again? That's the shit we're talking about. So, I am an advocate of national security. Huge advocate of it. So why the fuck can I find an entire website, the one I just put in your chat, .org, with accurate information as to how the NSA is working with Microsoft to spy on you, steal your information. Oh, and by the way, if they leak a bit to other countries in the process, let's cut our losses. Yeah, that's what you're looking at there. That is literally what you're looking at right there. And this person went back to 2014, 2012, dated it back all the way back to there to show you how Microsoft slowly took over. Remember how I said they have a monopoly and conveniently the government doesn't give a shit? Yeah, it was investigated when they bought Blizzard. No, it wasn't. Are you fucking kidding me? The NSA is literally doing things against national security. They are literally allowing Microsoft to be a conglomerate company that is literally makes money selling all these products all over the world. All your data's literally every system on the planet running on Windows. All these scammers scamming old people and shit like that using Windows. Meanwhile, they have the same stupid fucking shit system on their computers doing this shit. Because the NSA apparently employs morons. Oh, I'm sorry, NSA. Did I hurt your precious little feelings? I don't give a fuck. You have a job to do. When it comes to matters of national security, you don't... There's nothing else. You don't... Are you kidding me? Like, I feel like these assholes, like, read some Tom Clancy novels and tried to do that. That's literally what it fucking feels like. Instead of using your brain. Ah! It's so dumb. You're not gonna, like, make me so mad. I'm gonna do something I would never do. This is what the NSA wants. This is what they're trying to trigger people to do. I sat there and watched an entire video. It had millions of views. This guy's not a conspiracy theorist, too. He makes videos on informing people constructively on essentially the things that he has also noticed too that other people haven't, except he's really puts a lot of thought and research into this. And the NSA spent a shitload of money trying to figure out how to do mind control. The NSA is literally so dumb, like literally so dumb. They wasted so much money trying to actually figure out mind control instead of doing useful shit with it. Some dumb fuck was like, Project Heartbeat has you. Do it. Do it right now, then. Go ahead. I'm waiting! conspiracies here, you jackasses! I'm not making shit up. I'm not coming up with conspiracies. If I was, that would scare the fucking shit out of me. These things don't exist. Stop fucking pretending like you can mind control people and spend the fucking money on something useful. Holy shit. I'm sitting here looking at it like from 2012, the NSA sat here and fucking just let Microsoft slowly take over. Microsoft Windows is a Trojan horse for the NSA. You know how many fucking times I literally very obviously like caught the fact that Windows itself? Remember how I said failed updates? Why the fuck does anything need updated? Why the fuck is everything need updated all the fucking time? Because everything is Microsoft. Fuck! Why do I have to tell the entire world that Microsoft needs to be destroyed? Subdivided, conquered, owned by many, 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 many people. Nope, let's just keep letting them buy shit and take over. Did you read the link? Are you looking at what I'm looking at? Use your brains. Microsoft's role in political and industrial espionage concealed? What the fuck is this? (2014). There's a doctor apparently that wrote all this too, by the way. They're just like talking about like just a random person here. Summary: leaks reveal that Microsoft is violating the privacy of people, including politicians, while using carefully worded responses to hide these violations. What the fuck? Microsoft literally stole like top secret emails and shit. Who'd they sell that to? What the fuck? Why isn't Biden doing anything? He's in office. What the fuck is this? He's briefed on this. What the fuck is this? You know, really, what? I literally want to go to the White House, like, tomorrow. I think this is actually this important. And actually ask, what the fuck? I'd actually be so inclined as, like, to add the fuck part and be a little disrespectful because this pisses me off. It should piss all you off. Since 2012, this shit's been going on? What the fuck? Everything I've been saying. It's this. Yeah, I've been trying to figure it all out and put it together. Somebody else already fucking did. It's literally right here. Snowden leaks confirm that Microsoft Xbox is target for in-house camera surveillance, not just chat surveillance. Interesting, isn't it? something I wanted to see. There was a report here. Hold on. Yeah, there it is. For some reason, Jason Mewes is in this clip. I obviously like Jason Mewes. He's awesome. Being a Kevin Smith fan, of course. But, like, I'm interested why he's, like, in the clip. Interesting.
Alright, here we
Ooh, sorry. That was really loud.
go. Microsoft's participation in the NSA surveillance programs may be more extensive than previously thought. New documents from whistleblower Edward Snowden obtained by The Guardian claim that over the last 3 years, Microsoft has reportedly assisted the FBI and NSA in bypassing its products' encryption that would otherwise prevent the interception of web chats, emails, and user data, providing streamlined access to its services, including Outlook.com, Hotmail, Skype, SkyDrive, and more. Can you believe this, man? Most notably, the company allowed the agencies to collect video and audio from conversations made through Skype, which Microsoft acquired in 2011. All right, here we go.
You heard it? Like, they just kept going. They kept going, and then kept going even more. Microsoft, as I've said, is the company to blame. And I'm literally about to never use a Microsoft product pretty much ever again. It's actually kind of what I've been thinking about lately. You know, going just never going to PC anymore. Just pretty much done with PC. Windows is on its way out. Windows 10 sucks. Windows 11 is a complete security nightmare. They will spy on you around every corner, and it's terrible. The operating system's terrible. It's worse than 10. It's worse than 10. Even way worse than 10. 10 starting to finally get to where it should be. Finally. But it's still crap. Why am I still using this shit? Why? Everybody else is making the switch. Everybody else is going to PlayStation 5. We got the PS5 Pro coming out. Everybody else playing that shit. Fuck. Sounds pretty good to me. One price, one time. Sounding a lot better. And they dealing with all this shit all the time. From Microsoft. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, apparently the NSA employs morons. Because that's not national security. You're not protecting our security. Our nation's security is us. You're not protecting that. You're selling it. You're outsourcing it. Fucking morons. I would say the same thing to a police station that doesn't have valid virus software. I would say the same thing. You're not protecting their information. You're offering it up on a silver platter. Some of y'all laugh, but I'll bet you have a local police station, maybe small, depending on the state you're in. They don't know too much about security. Maybe they just let their virus software loop or something like that. You know what I mean? Like, you never can consider how these scammers are getting your data. Well, here it is. Right there in that link. You can see it all. And it's been going on for a decade, apparently. Over a decade. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing else to talk about. It's literally as obvious as the fact that Microsoft is literally buying everything. And these guys traced it all back. They're working with the NSA. They're literally stealing your data, spying on you. You think the NSA protects your data? They don't care. The NSA is trying to assassinate President-elect. They don't care about your data. They're fucking nuts. These people, like, it's the same thing with the KGB. It's the type of government organization that shouldn't exist anymore. It's dangerous. They cause problems. And then they would say on the other token, oh no, you need us. Yeah, I mean, you can say that all day long. But there's only so much of fucking them trying to get citizens to actually assassinate the president that I can take. Because that's just fucking wrong. That's the point. This is what they've always done. They've always used emotions and pressure points to manipulate people. Remember, I started this with the fact that they spent a shitload of money trying to figure out mind control. If you're a moron, somebody can read your mind. Somebody can control it. Because you're a fucking moron. That's it. So, how do we control everyone's mind? Make everybody a fucking moron. Suddenly we have our answer why everybody's a fucking moron. Because they want it that way. I think it's a huge national security threat that everybody's a fucking moron. Why doesn't the NSA? I think a lot of smart people do. Seemingly smart people, I should say. Because we should be smarter. We should all be smarter. I do. I think a lot of people feel that way. For example, Vladimir Putin. Guy's a fucking idiot. Oh, you think he's an idiot? I'll bet he's an IQ. No, I'm not talking about that. He's a fucking idiot. You don't randomly decide to just start going, I'm gonna start bombing a country because I want more land. Without being a fucking moron. You got plenty of land, dude. You have more land mass than any other fucking country in the world. And you're just randomly gonna start... He's a fucking idiot. Literally a moron. This is the point. Everybody on this planet, like there's so many stupid fucking people out there. Why is everybody so dumb? Because the NSA wants it that way. They want to be that much smarter than everybody else. This organization would actually do that. It's just true. That's where their mind control funding went. I shit you not. It's not mind control. You're just dumb. So you believe shit. I have a news flash for you. We started replacing the word dumb with something else because people were too offended and their precious feelings got hurt. Again, dumb. For when you informed them that they just weren't receiving new information any longer. Again, which is what stupid is, which is what dumb is. It's not an insult. Stop it. Okay? The point is, they created this stupid word called stubborn. Yeah, you're stubborn. Oh, God, okay. Okay. You're fucking stupid. You're not receiving new information that's better than the old information. You are dumb. That's it. It's really not an insult. Don't take it that way. This is the point. This is how they control your mind. You are dumb. Stop thinking it's an insult. Idiot. Stop it. It's not an insult. Don't be a fucking moron. You're not. Wake up already. Stop being in La La Land. Trump shouldn't be fucking president. There's way better choices. Way better. And stop creating excuses for him. Just because you don't like fucking Democrats. Own it. Just admit it. I don't want to vote for that guy. I don't need a reason. I don't got to tell you why. Own it. Stop lying and making up excuses. Be a man. Grow a pair of fucking balls. I got news for you. It ain't women doing it. Nope. This is men. This is a men problem. Stop it. Fucking stop it. Grow up. Grow a pair of fucking balls. Admit that you're a fucking moron. You know, most guys can't even fucking, like, they literally can't see another guy with, like, blue hair or a pink shirt or something without their feelings being affected. It actually affects, like, they laugh or they feel offended, they actually get mad. This is, like, men are actually more emotional than women. Women have far more control. Like, it's crazy. Men are stupid as fuck. They just beat the chest, everything. Oh yeah, straw arm approach, yep. Fossil fuels, yep. Let's go backwards. Because, you know, for some reason, you're a homosexual because you drive an electric car or something like that. You know how many fucking times I heard somebody, like, tell me that somebody's gay because they drive an EV or some shit like that? You are a fucking moron. You're a moron. You know, if anything, I'm dumb because I still have a gasoline vehicle. I should have an EV. It's more efficient. It's newer technology. It promotes the newer technology. It doesn't leave my carbon footprint on the fucking planet. Like, there's literally a million reasons why you should be driving an EV versus fucking gasoline. And we're all just like, duh. Duh. And, like, this is how you act. This is how you treat people. I actually have people in real life that actually think vaccines hurt you. There's a shitload of people out there that are so fucking stupid. No, really. There really are. There really are a shitload of people out there that are so fucking dumb. They actually think the vaccines harm them. This is where we are. You're fucking stupid. Admit that you don't understand a vaccine and how it works, because when you say that, you sound really fucking dumb to anybody that understands how they work. And if you're a doctor and you say that, you should have your license taken away. Because you don't know how vaccines work. Because if you did, you wouldn't make the statement. You literally wouldn't make it. It's contrary to reasonable logic. It's science. It's literally science. We have proven it. That's why they fucking work. Duh? Duh. A vaccine is a dead version of said virus. It's dead. Dead as a doornail. Ain't nothing living in there. It's dead. Dead, deader than dead. Dead, can't come back. Skeleton rotting in the grave. Dead. When you get injected with it, yeah, some preservatives in there. They keep it all nice and cozy, so that way it works properly. Sometimes, people have reactions. Whew! Wow, it helps to know these things, doesn't it? Yeah, they don't harm you. Sometimes you just get sick because you get the same fucking symptoms. Because your body's fighting it off the same way it normally would. Oh, right, because symptoms are a result of your body fighting the virus. Oh, duh! Right, science, duh! Right, it's working. It means it's fucking working. Oh, right. Oh, duh. That's right. Vaccines work. You're all fucking stupid. It's like somebody telling me that a mask doesn't work to protect you from a virus that can be spread if somebody's spit comes out and hits you in the eye or hits you somewhere else. It's like literally being so fucking dumb that you actually think that somebody with a virus that's wearing a mask, that somehow that wouldn't, the whole mask covering this face, preventing the spit from coming out, wouldn't somehow protect you from that person, you fucking idiots! God, everybody's so dumb! Why are you so fucking stupid? Why is the world so dumb? Why? What the fuck? Like, actually fucking bitching about wearing a mask and thinking it doesn't help. Actually thinking it hurts how fucking stupid that is. You literally, like, the moment you take those as an insult, you're proving how dumb you still are. You're continuing it. Because there's no logic in feeling emotional out of knowing that you're wrong. Simply accept the new information, fucking hell. Somebody told me that, like, they got, like, a mesh face mask, and then, like, somebody was complaining about that. Actually, the funny thing is, I'm actually sort of okay even with a mesh face, even with the holes in it. Yeah. The risk is still there, because the likelihood, yeah, like, a particle could somehow rocket through one of those little holes. It could. But, yeah, I mean, the likelihood's definitely a lot further down. So yeah, for sure, if you're showing the effort, I appreciate that. But like, the point is, when all of us are suffering through it, and you're fucking pulling it down over the nose, and you got snot coming out or whatever, you're getting all close, and you look like you might kind of be sick, like, you just, what the fuck, man? What the fuck? You're just being an asshole. You just didn't want to wear the masks. Fucking Like that's the point. Like from the get-go, I saw that the fucking people just it's literally all the Trump people too. You literally spend so much time justifying being emotional, justifying wanting to have the liberty, the liberal liberties, liberal things to say that you shouldn't wear a mask, as all the Trump people doing it. Meanwhile, the liberals are the ones wearing the fucking masks, telling you to fucking grow the hell up and man up, grow a pair. It's just a fucking mask. Duh. People are so fucking childish. They really are. And, like, it just goes to show, like, the fact that the NSA so poorly misread me. That they thought that I was going to be that third one. You know what I mean? Because it's very obvious what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people to try to assassinate him. Now remember, I condemn this, and it does not matter how pissed off I get. I would actually probably take one for him. Yeah, that's just how I am. Like, I don't care, like, what you did. I don't, like, if you're the president of the United States, it doesn't matter. You're still the president of the United States. We elected you. That's our process. I respect that. That's it. Like, that's how you should always look at that. That's the smart, reasonable take. Anytime you get crazy with it, you're the one wanting war. You're the one challenging that. You're the one doing that with the pitchfork. That's you. The angry mob. Okay? And I want to remind you that a lot of the time when the protests were largely Democratic voters, they were peaceful. And it's true. Nothing I'm saying isn't true, guys. It's true. For the most part. I'm not going to talk about BLM. Listen, I condemn any violence. Like, obviously I support the movement. But the rioting, no. Where the rioting started, even they condemned it. Like, that was the whole point. Like, what people didn't realize is that other people in that movement were saying, no, we don't support that. That was just this group, this one group that did that should not have done that. And that's the point. Like, don't ever condemn an entire group of people for what like a few people do. Don't do these things. Stop doing these things. The only time that I see that is truthfully with the Trump voters. That's why we talk like this. That's why we talk like this. Because we all see it. That's why things are being talked about like this. Because you guys are the only ones saying everything's fake news. You guys are the only ones. Like everything he does, you just give him an excuse every fucking time. Come on, he doesn't do anything wrong? Yes, he does. He does plenty of shit wrong. And you just don't care. You like love him to death. And I'm the guy sitting here telling you, if I were the Secret Service, I'd do my job. I can't fucking stand the guy. So the point is, I mean, I'm not doing this because I literally dislike his character. I don't want him to be president because he shouldn't be president. He's not a good candidate. That's it. And I have been this... You guys remember the videos. You guys remember, how passionate I have been. Yeah. It matters that greatly. It really, really, really does. It's too late now. But what happened was you didn't see a lot of people vote for Trump. What you saw was a lot of people not vote. That's what you saw. You saw a lot of people not make a choice. That's what happened. and any expert would agree. I sort of kind of called it in the middle too. Like it didn't seem like the numbers were like that much, and they were like calling states already, and I was like, what? So, keep in mind, you know, remember what I said when the election happened, and after that, you know, he won. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I was even saying beforehand, yeah, he's probably gonna win at this point. You know, like we were even talking about. You know, this is the point we watched it together. We talked about it. It was like the whole thing was like, yeah, he's probably gonna win at this point. You know, it's a certain point. It was just obvious. You know, I was totally brutally honest about it. I'm not stand anything to gain by arguing a truth of the fact. I really don't. You know, like that's the point. I really don't stand anything to gain from that. What would I gain from that? You know what I mean? Like that's the point. If when I speak about this stuff, like I'm always coming from truth, and I'm always trying to make sure that I come from fact and truth, and everything is looked up and researched and stuff like that. What would I stand to gain from just making a whole bunch of nonsense up? Just never actually researching it. You know, like it wouldn't help. That's the point. And you know, a lot of the stuff that I agree with, I actually found out. There's a lot of Democratic voters, people that vote Democratic, that you have to realize that they've just started to realize the same thing, like Bernie Sanders. You know, he's an independent. He's not Democrat. And, like, that's the point. Like, a lot of these people over the years have just started to realize the same thing about Republicans. And it is true about some Democrats, too. Like, it's not true about some Democrats. And I don't agree with everything Obama did either, for example. Like, I love Obama. I thought he was a great president. Truthfully. But what he did in Flint, Michigan? No. No. There's some stuff that Biden's not sort of doing that I wanted him to do too. What you have to realize is Biden is doing a lot, though. He's doing probably more than you think. So I think he's actually pretty good. This is what we've noticed, essentially, is just the Democrats made a switch back with Clinton. With the Clintons, they made a switch and they started doing better things. Because, again, that was the first time in a long time it was all blue. Like Congress, everything was blue. And he could make changes. That's a lot of that was why. And then, like, it happened a couple more times. So then, I think it happened during Obama, too. So then he was able to get a lot more done, too. But Obama got a lot done because Obama could actually work with both Republicans and Democrats very well. We all know Trump don't do anything with anybody. He does what he wants. This is the issue. Now, you want him to work with people in our government. Why is he bringing people in from the Russian government? That's what's weird. You know that's what he's doing, right? Yeah, if you didn't, that's a very dangerous thing for you to be voting and not knowing. Because he did it the first time, too. So if you voted this time, again, remember, you voted for a president that employed somebody that worked for Putin, and he employed him as your Secretary of State. I'm sorry, Secretary of Defense. I apologize. Actually, Secretary of Defense. Yeah. Along with various other cabinet members lately, too. Very strange. Why does Elon Musk randomly show up backing Trump, too? What's his stock in all of it? Okay, so I'm not whistleblowing anything here. This stuff's free to find on the internet. All I did was find it and show it to you. It's a shame that stuff like this isn't covered in the media, but let's be honest, we know why. So like a lot of these stories that I find where people are covering them, like again, very small segments, they breeze over it and everybody forgets about it. They sort of act like there's an investigation, and like you don't consider the fact that the ones that are getting up to some shit are actually the government agency. So please, if there's one last thing the Biden administration can do, can one last thing they can do, what the hell? Like, what the hell is the NSA doing with Microsoft? Like, I believe the Biden administration has our national best interests of national security. Does that make sense? I do think they have our best interests in line with national security. I do think the Biden administration has that. So, my question is, like, then why aren't they looking into this? So please look into this. Because I'm not so sure that Trump's administration would. I'm not necessarily saying Trump himself wouldn't. But I don't think, like, Trump constantly hires people that don't listen to him. You guys have to realize this. Like, that's the point. Like, yeah, like, he does value loyalty and stuff like that, but the point is he hasn't gotten it pretty much ever. So, remember that. Yeah, this was interesting stumbling across this tonight. I am not happy with the NSA, and I really don't give a flying fuck what they think of me, because, like, it shouldn't matter. Yeah, I mean, like, the NSA should not be sitting here. Like, they can go fuck themselves. Like, it's kind of obvious that they were sitting here trying to manipulate me. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time, literally every single freaking time we were talking about Trump before the election, moving the bitrate around, ending the stream, and downright sometimes where it was very obvious that it was a hack. It was a real hack. A real one. Like, I'm talking jailbroken, like, apps, like, shit you're like, you wouldn't believe. It was really weird. And it's the sort of thing where it's very obvious to me this person has all kinds of gadgets already designed to do these things very quickly and efficiently. So, it's very, like, they can go F themselves, because my point is, that's what they wanted me to do. They wanted me to do this thing that two other guys tried to do. Couldn't. And not only that, it's wrong. It's really, really, really wrong. I just... And the point is, they were so wrong to even consider me, because it would have never. So this just shows how dumb they are. That's the point. Like, I literally would never. So, you're dumb, NSA. And again, like, it was obvious that they did this too, because we know that they use emotional, like, pressure and stuff like that to manipulate people. It's the same sort of type of thing that the KGB used to do and stuff like that. So it's, like, obvious to tell they manipulated the last two, because the first kid, remember, he was bullied in school for wearing a mask and like camo apparently by Trump supporters. Yeah. The Trump supporters who bullies people wearing camo and a mask? I can give you a hint. Okay, I give you a hint. It's not somebody that would typically vote for Biden. Yeah, usually they're not. They're just probably leave that person alone. Probably wouldn't even socialize. So he probably had no friends, and then the couple of people that actually talk to him walk over and pick on him for actually responsibly wearing masks. And so what? He wore fucking camo. He wanted to be a soldier. I mean, that's commendable. And these fucking assholes that vote for Trump do this shit. And probably the NSA manipulated these kids even more to do it. To bully him more. And manipulated the kid, like on Facebook and stuff. We know they use Facebook to manipulate. And so they probably got on there and it was probably riling them all up and stuff like that. I'll bet if you guys looked into certain things on there, you would find out real quick this kid was easily manipulated on Facebook using emotions, bullying tactics, yada yada, pressured. The closer that he got to that Republican National Convention, remember, he was booked to go, wasn't he? So the closer it got, and he was thinking about it, and he was nervous about it, maybe he was going to meet Trump, I don't know. Whatever he was thinking it was going to happen, whatever, I don't know. Maybe he was like trying to tell these guys he was going to be a cabinet member, he was going to try to be a soldier or something. They made fun of him. He was going to be Trump's soldier or something. They made fun of him or something. Maybe he said something really commendable like that, and they made fun of him. Who knows? Who the fuck knows? But the NSA does, because they fucking spy on people. They literally just listen to you through your fucking phone. They can see you through your fucking phone. Like that. Oh yeah, instantly? Oh yeah. These days? Oh yeah. You think they can? Oh, you're fucking dumb. Oh, you're really dumb if you... Oh, you're dumb as fucking shit if you think they can't do that. Instantly, anybody in this country... Oh yeah. Instantly, not just your phone. This thing? Yeah. Some of you got a camera on your TV and you don't even know. They hide that shit. They don't want you to know. No lie, some of you have a camera on TV and you'd never know. It's for a motion. It's called a motion sensor. It's shit you not. I'm not trying to worry anybody, conspiracy theory or anything like that. I'm just saying, the NSA really does do these things, and they manipulate people more than you probably think. They are trying to figure out how to better weaponize mind control. Because, they waste fucking money on projects like Heartbeat and... I don't know, I just mind control. Like... Better uses of fucking resources than that. Be smarter. Anybody that's trying to focus on mind control and reading somebody's mind actually misses the point of intelligence. You should not hire those people. They have missed the point. Yeah, they're trying to get ahead of the intelligence. It's not what intelligence is. Stop it. Don't stop trying to fucking do dumb shit you can't do. You're not Albert Einstein. Even Albert Einstein couldn't make the atomic bomb. Like, you guys know this, right? Even the atomic bomb, you have to realize that thing is, still to this day, we have no idea how we were able to achieve that. Because, again, that's the kind of shit that's, really fucking scary. It's the kind of shit, we should not have that. And even Albert Einstein couldn't do that. It took, a huge amount of people to figure out how to do that. It wasn't just him. There was a lot of people working on the Manhattan Project. That took a lot of people. And man, I'll tell you what. We almost didn't do it. We almost didn't do it. And you think you're gonna figure out mind control with a fucking team of morons? Fuck yourselves. What are you turning up cranking up your little machines, playing your little games? Oh, let's see if we can get his brainwaves attuned. Well, we kind of know what his brainwaves are at this point, so let's see if we can turn this dial here. What are you trying to do? I'm not stupid. Yeah, like maybe the average person like might get like no, this is real. Like, they can do this. So, Russian technology has actually damaged active field agents, our field agents, federal agents, like really guerrilla warfare, and they've done it with like harmonics, basically. I think it affects the inner ear and stuff. Like, we're talking people that used to be like really active, very good field agents, impeccable timing and balance, and can do all kinds of stuff, and now can barely walk because like some acoustic thing screwed up their inner yada 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 blah 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 blah. Yeah, and like some people it's way worse. And this is like cutting edge, right? And this is the stuff, of course, you don't hear about. Now you can look this up. You can look it up. Like, I'm not like again, I'm not whistleblowing anything. I just pay attention to shit. And so this is cutting edge. This is what's happening. And it probably sounds crazy, but there's been times where like a lot of this shit's going on, and I'm getting I'm kind of acting ticked off to trigger the trolls and stuff like that, because I want to see what happens sometimes. How pissed off people get instead of just leaving. Yeah, I mean, like, people just get mad at me because they think I'm pissed off instead of just leaving the chat. We're looking for a fight then. Like, get the fuck out of my chat, man. So anyway, like, the point is, there have been times where it's kind of obvious that they're trying to do some weird shit. And they've probably gotten close with certain people and stuff like that. But like, here's the thing with I'm one of those people. Like, you see the videos of like the Shaolin monks doing the heat in their hands and stuff like that. I can do that. So like the reality of like thinking that somebody's gonna do something, you know what I mean? Like, I can. Most people, yeah, I'd probably give them a fucking headache or a migraine or something like that, and yeah, maybe it does. But I feel that's the sort of thing where I feel it, and like I know how to handle it. It's a little bit just different, you know what I mean? Like, oh, they're like, why isn't it working? I'm sure it's probably like what happens, you know what I mean? I just, because I don't give a fuck. That's why. I mean, it's literally true. It's literally like, it's a mindset. I make a lot of people think that I give a fuck about certain things. No, I do. Don't get me wrong, I do. But, it's not, I don't take myself seriously. That's what you need to realize. Like, it's not myself. You know, like those things I worry about and I get... I actually care about people. That's what it comes from. I care about this country and I care about people. That's what it comes from. It's literally what it is. I think about, like, literally just all the people that living... Like, we have so many cities in this country, and yeah, I mean, like, I know there's a lot of douchebags out there. So what? Doesn't mean I don't care about people just because they're stupid or idiots, douchebags. I don't care. Doesn't mean I don't care. If anything, if I didn't care, I wouldn't say these things. I wouldn't take the time. I wouldn't work myself up, so to speak, to try to convince, to try to properly display, the worry and concern you should be, be displaying too, because of what's happening. That's all. It's out of need to counter the balance of the fact that nobody seems to give a shit about. Do you guys remember the episode of South Park where like Tweet gets on the piano and he just goes, "Ah, we're all gonna die! Ah!" And he starts banging on the piano instead of playing something normal in like the concert. "Ah, they have nukes in other countries! Ah, we're all gonna die!" He's like really worried about this and stuff like that. I feel like not enough people are doing that anymore. Like, I just feel like people really feel too comfortable. Yeah, I really think that people feel too comfortable. That's all. And don't understand how delicate it all is. How, sort of like the people that are so dumb. They think government's bad, like all government. Yet, if you got rid of government, how would you even... How would you have police? So somebody commits a crime, what, are you going to round up your buddies? How would you get the mail? How would you make sure that your water is pumped in and safe to drink? Like people just don't think. And so, like, the dumb people that don't understand and appreciate what the government does and why they pay taxes are fucking dumb and are the same stupid people that go, "Oh, the taxes, oh, so high. Oh, they're rich, and that's why they want to raise them. It's just because they want more money for that." Duh! No. I have news for you. The Republicans have not been cutting your taxes. They have been cutting rich people's taxes. We've been saying this since forever. You're all fucking stupid. And let the Republicans just do whatever the fuck they want, while laughing at you and giving you the double middle finger at the same time. You literally give the Republicans every fucking time they do this what they want. This is why this is happening. Microsoft owns too much. Yeah, stop allowing the Republicans to give tax breaks to billionaires. Stop it. That's what the last tax plan was that Trump did. You all think that Trump gave you a tax cut? Yeah, I called it a tax cut. Sounds great, doesn't it? Packaged all finely in a little tax cut form. Make it sound great. Yeah, we give you all guys a tax cut. We gave you a tax cut. And it's going to be great. And you're going to have a tax. It's going to cut your taxes. And we're going to give you a tax cut. Too bad. He's just completely a lie. He just cut the taxes for the upper class, for the rich people. And didn't do fucking shit for you, except slowly but surely raise your taxes over time. Because you don't fucking pay attention and read the bills that he signs. You literally just believe blindly everything that this liar tells you. Yes, everything he says is true, and everything everybody else says against him is untrue. Anything against him is all fake news. It's fake. It's fake news. I never said that. No, I never said that. I wish I could do that. I wish I could do that. I wish I could just like, you know what? I'm gonna see how well that works for me. It's probably not gonna work out too well. Why don't you see how that works for you? Why don't you just like say a bunch of really stupid fucking shit that's not true, and then try to like just say later that like you didn't say it, and see how many people like don't let you get away with it. See how long that lasts. He's literally the only person on the fucking planet that can do that. Except maybe Vladimir Putin. And he does it by having his military assassinate people so that he rigged his own elections. Well, I guess if the competition gets taken out, I could just be president. The fact that anybody's so dumb. Like, I see some Trump supporters, too, like, being so fucking stupid that they actually, like, side with Russia. They have no fucking clue what's going on. Okay, so, morons. Russia randomly invaded Ukraine and started attacking. Killing civilians, innocent civilians. It's all that happened. There was nothing completely unprovoked. Yep. That's it. And at any point in time, they kept telling him, look, if you cease, we'll cease. They were defending themselves. And they pushed him back into their own territory. And Putin says no. Putin says no, the war still does not stop. They were pushed all the way back into their own territory with our help, our aid. And other aid from others in NATO. Otherwise, they'd have been squashed and just annihilated by a larger nation for no reason whatsoever. And the Trump voters are saying that's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Just yet you continue to say Iraq wasn't okay. I'm trying to understand the difference. Except with Iraq, at least you could say, you know, fuck, I don't even know. Saddam, I guess. Like, the point is, like, there was no reason for that either. So, war and you know, of course, the war in Afghanistan too. And then, like, everybody's like yelling at Biden for finally ending the war in Afghanistan because it's been going on for a long fucking time. Everybody yelled at him for finally ending that. And like, they yelled at him because, like, how bad it looked when they filmed some people grabbing onto a plane. It just looked bad. Like, we were there for so fucking long. No. At a certain point, yes, you leave. It's up to them. How fucking long are we supposed to fucking hang out? 20 years, man. That's enough. So, no. There's a difference. And not only that, you're all trying to justify this, saying it's bad for Biden to do it, yet Trump's saying he should do the same thing. Trump said that's exactly what he's going to do in Ukraine, and you're like, oh, that's great, that's bravo. You're a bunch of fucking morons. You're literally just turning around and saying it's okay for Trump to do the shit that you literally don't ever hold him accountable for anything. You have nothing. You literally just choose him. You just go, oh, anything he does, no, that's made up. He doesn't do anything bad. You do realize he sat here and defunded the Environmental Protection Agency. He didn't build a wall, by the way, which is racist. Would have been really expensive, destroyed wildlife, and not only that, pissed off our good friend Mexico. Our good friend, not enemy or anything of the sorts. Good friend. Assholes. This is the point. And, oh, remember the reason why your prices are so high in the grocery stores? You wanna know why the fuck bread is like $7 for a loaf? Yeah, it's gonna go up again too in the next 4 years. You know why? Because Donald fucking Trump, the president you voted for, started a fucking trade war, you fucking idiots. It's literally why. Morons. You voted for the guy that caused your fucking grocery prices to be high. I want a single person to prove me wrong, because you can't. It's the truth. Yeah, idiots. He started a trade war. All they did was up the prices of the imports. 95% of the world's consumers are outside of the United States. Fuck. Avocados. TVs. All this shit. You really don't want this to happen. You really don't, but it's already happening. It's too late now. You voted for the asshole. You remember when I posted that link? I'll bet none of you looked at it. Remember when I posted the link and I left a headline that said, "You voted for this asshole"? I'll bet none of you read the link or even looked at it. I was informing you that Donald Trump was informing you of the trade war he was going to start once he got in office. He's literally fucking telling you, and you don't care. You're not even saying don't do that. It's literally going to raise all the fucking grocery prices again. And you're just like, duh, Durkadar, best president ever. Yep, raised all our prices. He's a fucking moron, but best president ever. Yep. Idiots. Stop taking this as an insult. You're a fucking idiot. You're a moron. Start accepting new information. Stop being a moron. Grow a pair of balls and accept it. Oh, your precious feelings. What about the grocery prices when the grocery prices went up during the Trump administration? The prices went up. I'm talking about how the prices literally went up during the Trump administration. He didn't. He caused them to go up. Literally look it up. You can literally look it up. Nope, the prices went up during the Trump administration and they've kept going up. Period. End of discussion. Actually, Joe Biden started drilling for oil here instead of importing from Russia. So again, you're just randomly picking. People were happy with Trump's economy. That's because they're fucking stupid and they don't know what a good economy is. A good economy is spending money because the prices are low enough to spend your money. Spending money stimulates the economy. You fucking dumb? Yes. People were happy with Trump's economy? What people? Rich people? I wasn't. His EV initiatives caused it. His environmental initiatives? What the fuck are you talking about? Again, none of this is credible at all. And again, you're not proving anything, you're just stating things. The stuff that I'm stating, if you look it up, it's true. You're happy. So you're happy with bread at $7 a loaf. You're happy with... Again, you've been bitching about all the prices during Joe Biden's administration. All they're going to do is go up during Trump's administration. That's all they're going to do. So again, you're complaining about it now. So again, you're admitting that you actually didn't care about the prices now. It's just that Joe was president. So, therefore the prices suck. No, he didn't. I literally just proved that. And again, all you're doing is stating the same thing. No, he didn't. How? What you said wasn't true. And his EV initiatives as literally zero as a zero do nothing explanation. He stopped oil drilling. Okay, first of all, that's not true. Secondly, what the fuck does that have anything to do with our economy? Please tell me what oil drilling has anything to do with the prices at the grocery store. I'd love to hear this. I'd love it. What the fuck? What does it have to do with the GDP? What the hell does it have to do with import versus export of goods? What does it have to anything to do with that? Our crude oil has zero to do with it, with money in your pocket. Zero. As an American, has zero to do with the economy and money in your pocket and prices at the grocery store. No, it's not. It's because you started a trade war which raised the prices of imports. So all the consumers and the rich people that run the organizations raised their prices to match. That's it. So it shows how ill-informed you are. Again, you're dumb. Go look shit up. Stop coming in my chat and stating things. Because, again, you're stupid, and you're just stating incorrect, stupid facts. So get smart, then talk to me. Get smart, then talk to me. Boy. Why do I have to do the work for you guys? Why can't you guys look anything up yourself? It's literally a Wikipedia entry, you fucking douchebag. All I had to do was type Trump first trade war and know why Google actually gives me a Wikipedia entry. Like you guys are, God, you're so fucking stupid. Oh my God. Like when it's that easy. God, you're fucking dumb as hell. It's literally it's fucking right there, boldface. An economic conflict between China and the United States has been ongoing since January 18th, when U.S. President Donald Trump began setting tariffs and other trade barriers on China with the goal of forcing it to make changes to what the U.S. says are longstanding unfair trade practices and intellectual property theft. Donald Trump is a fucking moron and started a trade war which raised all your grocery prices, you stupid fucking idiot. Go look something up, because again, literally all I fucking typed in the fucking search bar was Trump first trade war. That's it. That's simple. That's how dumb this person is. This person was so fucking dumb that they couldn't type Trump first trade war to actually look this up before coming in chat and saying dumb fucking shit. That's how stupid the average fucking Trump voter is. So again, this is how dumb people are. All I typed was Trump first trade war. It's right there in front of you, you fucking idiots. Here, I'm going to explain this for you, and Wikipedia has it right here for you to understand. If you would have looked this up, you would have instantly understood it, you stupid fucking moron. Oh, wait, no, you wouldn't have, because you're an idiot. You need someone to explain it to you when you're in grade school, or you don't believe it. Fucking dumbass. the U.S.'s domestic production is less than its domestic consumption. Period! Moron! Just that statement! Fucking... You deserve to get smacked! Fucking idiot. That's it! He's a businessman. I'm gonna vote for him because he's a businessman. The statement, U.S. domestic production is less than its domestic consumption, should immediately fucking tell you, don't start a trade war! Any fucking person in business school 101 is fucking It's easy fucking shit to understand. So this very smart businessman that can't be told no starts a trade war, is told no, has to eventually concede, or your prices would be fucking astronomical. Yeah, move the rate around all you want. I don't give a fuck. It's literally fact. It's right in front of me. And it took me a Wikipedia entry to find one Google search with 4 fucking words. Trump first trade war. And this stupid asshole that thought Joe Biden not drilling for oil had anything to do with the economy. It's so fucking dumb. Yeah, literally, you're just making shit up. Oh, the oil. Oh, this and that. The this, the that. If he hears a new word, he'll throw that one in there. Oh, I learned a new political word today. Let me throw that in there. Fucking douchebag. Get the fuck out of here. You know what the fuck you're talking about. Literally stupid as shit. I heard a new political word today. Durk. It's like when Mike Tyson got his fucking high school equivalency. It's like every interview is trying to use big words. It's like he has to. Man, he got that equivalency. He's got to try to use those big words now. It's like, it's like that. It's just like that. Oh, by the way, that fight was so rigged. It's not even funny. By the way, any professional, any pro, anybody that looks at fights, anybody that watches, rigged from the start, rigged beforehand. Like just everything about that was rigged. I fully submit to you, if Mike Tyson was very angry and pissed off, he would fucking annihilate the shit out of that guy. That fucking guy is all ego and stupid. It's rigged. Yeah, you heard me. You heard me. Yeah, it's literally all here. It's literally all here. And then the funny thing is, the Biden administration continued the tariffs that Trump did. So he actually continued what you all claim to love about Trump. And yet you all hate Biden. This is how he proves it to the rest of us that pay attention. This is how. He's literally proving it to us. He's doing exactly what you wanted him to do in office. And none of you like him. He's literally doing exactly what you want him to do in office. It says it right here. It literally says the Biden administration has not withdrawn Trump-era tariffs on Chinese imports. As of September 2022, even. It says even, in fact, the Democratic administration has introduced a number of new export limits. He's literally continuing the same idea. And you guys claim to hate Biden so much. You're literally so fucking dumb. He's literally proving to you. He's proving it. You won't vote for him even if you do the shit that you claim to love Trump for. The shit that's actually harming us. Causing a trade war. Increasing imports. Increasing the cost of imports. And yet this guy is so dumb, he couldn't do a 4-part word search to find this out before coming in my chat. That's the point. This is how just casual these people vote. And still he's mad. He's like super ultra mad, and he's still justified thinking he's right. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Even now. He won't look this up. He won't look on Wikipedia. Or if he does, he'll be like, oh, it's fake news. He won't care about all these sightings, these very specific sightings where he can look where all these things, this information came from. Like, nope. And then if he does, he'll sit here and justify every single one and be like, oh, that's from this. That's fake news. Okay, so that's from this. That's fake news. Okay, that's from this. That's fake news. Literally, like, this is the point. This is what Trump did to you. He convinced you all that every media outlet, like, lies or so. Like, literally, no, they're just reporting things. That's not the case. I mean, yeah, there are some of, believe it or not, Trump created media outlets that flat out blatantly lie and create fake news. There's actually a few of those. But remember, he created those. They didn't exist beforehand. It's not like CNN or something like that is just, you know, constantly doing that. No. Ridiculous. They have investors. There's stockholders, there's shareholders. You have to realize they piss people off. They say the wrong thing. They get a lawsuit. They get told about it. You can't just misreport stuff all the time. You guys don't know what you're talking about when it comes to this stuff. You really don't. There are things that happen in this country if you do that. What you have to worry about is somebody like Trump taking that away. You have to worry about motive. You have to think, like, what's his motive? All the things that he's doing. He wants to take that away. He wants to take away your ability to find out information. Creates this whole fake news concept where you resist new information. I mean, it started since way back. Nobody else ever did that. It's a brainwash tactic. I can't believe it's actually working. I can't. I truly can't. I mean, you live in this country. You have the ability to have access to this information at any given time. And you can find out for yourself how stupid you're being. But you don't. You just remain that way. I don't do that. I change my mind. Yeah. I have done this before. Especially with politicians. I have. All their reasonable adults have to. And I think that's what we saw with a lot of people not voting. I think when the vote suddenly switched from Biden to Harris, I think people just felt, what the heck? But then at the same time, a lot of people jumped on. It's hard to say whether that was the right call at this point. It really is, but I think it was. I think they had to try to throw a curveball. if part of the problem is, like, people don't think about it like this. Like, you have to think about it like Kamala Harris is an American woman. Think about her as a person. Actually try to do it for a second. I know it's probably hard. You probably do it with Trump, though, don't you? So please allow yourself for at least a moment to do it with Kamala Harris, because she is a person, and she deserves that. And try to rationalize what you did. Try to rationalize the fact that this person, that had a, you know, she was Attorney General. She had to go through a bunch of shit just to even get that job, right? Yes. And then to be a woman, especially a woman of color, to get the job, probably even harder. Then she's vice president somehow. She's so good. People like what she says so much, and she's still so full of energy even after probably what she's been through, trying to even just get Attorney General. You know, everything she probably goes through in a normal life. She has a life. She's just a person. So she just goes home at the end of the day, sees her family, has normal things that she does. Do you know what Donald Trump does? When he leaves the White House, or he leaves wherever he's working, Donald Trump goes to like some party, or he goes to some meeting, and he meets with business people. He's the villain. He's not the guy that's doing things like eating dinner with normal people. Like, he's not doing those. He's really not. When he does do those things, he stages them and they always look ridiculous. For example, why does he feel the need to stage him working at McDonald's? Why does he feel the need to stage him cleaning bathrooms in his own Trump Tower? Why does he feel that he needs to show you this? Because he feels insecure about it? Because he hasn't worked a day in his life? Yes. I submit to you, yes. He doesn't do normal things. For him, it's about the next deal. How's he going to make a little bit more money? I shit you not. That's literally all it is for him. And you don't think he's using the presidency to do the same thing? Yes. So now, ever since all these things caught up with him, now it's been about, oh, okay, so now we have to get to the head of the courts. Now all he's just doing now is it's all about trying to overturn every single charge that's been brought against him. And that's the point, is like, well, of course he's going to do that because he's rich, so he can spend all the money he wants to do it. The question is he going to get paid presidential salary and do it with that too? Yeah. And not only that, but like, you know, is he going to very conveniently try to do things to extend his presidency? Shouldn't. You serve for 2 terms. So, you know, that's the point, is like, that's how I think about it. I think about it like, you know, how does anybody see him as normal? He doesn't, nothing about him, like, he doesn't even, like, remember how awkward he is around other people? Remember he was, like, trying to stand there and let Zelensky talk? President Zelensky from Ukraine. And it was, like, so awkward for him. He didn't know how to stand. And it was very obviously very difficult for him to physically let the other guy talk for that amount of time. He was very obviously struggling with not saying anything. Again, remember, every debate he has, he can't have a policy talking point. He can't use his brain. He just makes fun of people. Reminds you of the jock that shows up late to the party because he's too cool to show up on time. Then he comes in for 10 minutes, and you better be happy that he showed up and took everyone with him. Yeah, like, it's the sort of thing where that's how he acts, and then he takes everyone with him, and then when you don't thank him the next day and you act bitter towards him, then he does something to you. He gets you back. So you better let him grab your crotch, or he's gonna sue you. That's Donald Trump. It's literally what he spent his whole career doing. That's the point. Yeah, like, he's literally like, yo, they let you get away with anything. Yeah, because you're rich, you know? Like, that's the point. That's what all that was about. That's all he ever did. That's the point. He would just sort of touch women that he didn't even really know, randomly. Just grab them in their private areas. And because he's Donald Trump, And that's the point. That's that's what he was caught saying and stuff like that. And this is way before AI and all that. And so, like, around every corner we see this. We see, like, no normalcy. We see, like... I mean, come on. You guys know that's true. There's no... You don't even have an argument. That's the point. Around every turn, every single possible measure of the man is opposite Jesus Christ. It's opposite anybody that you would hold to an idealistic standard. Every single measurable part of him. Every single one. I mean, even to his physicality. He's fucking fat. What the fuck, can he lose some weight? He's got all that fucking money. Fat fuck. Why the fuck's his face so orange? Well, in reality, he's actually not in great health. He hasn't been for a long time. His hands used to shake. We used tax dollars to funnel his medical expenses. You know, he's picking on Biden. Meanwhile, Biden's actually fairly healthy for his age. He just falls over a lot. He's got bad joints. That's it. Biden has bad joints, so he physically looks older. Biden always looked physically older. I brought up this point recently, too. In Biden's, like, 20s, he had a receding hairline. His, like, late 20s. Yeah, and people are like, oh, he looks so old. He always looked old. I'm in my late 30s, and I don't have a single little bit of receding hair. Yeah, I'm actually kind of surprised by that. But everybody's different. So, like, that's the point. Like, people just judge him on that. It's so annoying. It's so stupid. And then they don't do the same token with Trump. They don't. Why is his face orange? Fuck's his face orange? Why is he so fat? Why did he lie about his physical? I am the healthiest man. Yep. Yep. Very informative. That's what he said. This is the point. It was like, people just think it's funny, so they let it go. Anyway. The point of this stream is to inform you guys and not necessarily, like, promote anything or anything like that. So I have a question. Why would anybody care that I have anything bad to say about the NSA? Why would anybody care about that? Why would that bother anybody in particular? Yeah, I mean, like, ask yourself that. Yet there's 11 dislikes on this stream. So 11 separate accounts So like you have to ask yourself, like, who would care? You know what I mean? And so like that's the point. And then not only that, we have 11 separate people. This is the point. For many years, oh yeah, way de-escalated. 22 views. We didn't get 22 views the entire time we were here for almost 2 hours. Yo, okay. So this is the point. They are, and the previous streams, like, the point is, like, we got plenty of views, so you know this is who's doing it. They're intentionally de-escalating the streams, not counting the views. They don't want me to figure out that their people are in here. So they're removing all their views, even though they're coming in here and viewing my stream over and over and over and over, and I deserve those views. So 22 views. That's what they expect you to believe from this entire stream so far. 22. Yeah. I'm sure you guys already kind of know that's not accurate. Like, you guys already know that that's so fucking, like there's I guarantee there was like times where there's like 8, 10, 12 people, and you guarantee it. And they're trying to say it's at 22 views. Oh, and 1 like too. Yeah. So apparently there's just nobody else out there that doesn't like Trump. Yeah, there's just nobody else out there that doesn't like Trump that, you know, would come across this stream and otherwise see it and like it and come in chat and agree with me. You know how many fucking people can't stand that guy? It would be in here first thing if they knew I was blasting him. Just the sheer number of people, and they're conveniently not sharing the stream with those people. Now, conveniently, it's always like mass dislikes in here and stuff like that. Yet, for how long now have we been opposed to Donald Trump? For how long now have I made it very obvious where my stance is? Okay, and we can go to these other channels where they are political all the way through, and they don't have 1 million. You know what I mean? Like, that's the point. Like, they got tons of likes, they get tons of views, people agreeing with them. Yeah, F this guy and shit like that. But yet with my streams, they would have you believe that yeah, no, everybody loves Trump, totally. You know why? Do you know why? Because the NSA and YouTube seem to be working with Russia. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. So this is what I think. I think the NSA is full of shit. And I think that there's a guy that's working there that's in charge of things that shouldn't be. And I think he works for the Russian government. And I think that you need to get him, like, now. I think you need to just take him out. Because if you don't, there's going to be a coup. Just saying it. If you know anything about intelligence, you know anything about espionage, you know where it's going. This guy's funneling information. He's been doing it for a decade. Getting close to World War III. This guy's coming into office conveniently with cabinet members from Russia. The NSA is funneling information to Microsoft. Scammers. All the time. All the time. Hackers, scammers. Going through that data, stealing that data, have access to it. It's not a secret. You fucking kidding me? Encryption? What a joke. Encryption's a joke. You think that people can't get through encryption? Then you're a moron. You shouldn't work for the NSA. Because it's not true. Yeah, encryption doesn't save things anymore. So, Got news for you. We know where that's going. That guy, clearly there's somebody there that thinks that manipulating civilians to try to assassinate a would-be president is a good idea. That's just a terrible idea. You should get rid of that guy. And he also might very well be the one that attacked our own federal agents. Because how else would somebody have known the information and gotten it? Okay. Again, I'm just figuring this out from my perspective, literally looking through it from a very far away scope. So, if I can figure it out, just from that, there's some pretty fucking dumb people working at that agency. And, I'm sorry, but you gotta gut that agency and you gotta go in there and you gotta grill everyone. You have to. This is unbelievable. For civilians to be essentially used like this and manipulated. We have proof right here that they're using like Facebook and stuff to manipulate civilians. For all we know, they're the reason why, Trump got elected the first time. Blaming it on Russia. For all we know. Yeah, they might. Essentially, what the NSA is doing is causing national security threats. That's what they're doing. Yep. By trying to know everything, they are causing national security threats. And it shouldn't take me to tell you that. I mean, all I gotta do is look at this freaking article, man. It's literally that simple. Wow. So I want to remind you that the NSA is the agency that has expanded during war times and stuff like that. They how do I say this? They somehow don't understand and haven't figured out that they have basically their own self-perpetuating algorithm, but like a real life kind of one, where basically it's through a due process sort of thing, where they are their own destruction. They're basically slowly but surely causing national security threats while trying to protect national security. They've been doing this for a long time. Now, again, yeah, it's not like they haven't protected national security. I'm not saying they haven't. I'm just saying Microsoft shouldn't be your source. It should be a company nobody knows about. That isn't big, that's not profiting, and it shouldn't be hiding in plain sight like that, buying everything for everybody to know about. And not only that, how many freaking data miners have stolen data via Microsoft servers? I mean, it's just so obvious what's happening. Yeah, other people have figured out what they're doing, and started stealing the data through the back doors they created in Microsoft. It's literally that simple. It's literally that fucking simple. These idiots that work for the NSA create all these back doors so that they can sneak in because they think they're fucking sneaking in. Meanwhile, the hackers actually figure them out because these idiots that work at the NSA are idiots. Yep. They use phones too, they make mistakes too, they get their faces recorded too. They are morons. So, that's it. It's that simple. There's too many people in the world. There's too much going on. Everything's too fast. At this point, the NSA is further perpetuating its own desire to stay an agency. I feel like they're just creating job security at this point. I'm not lying. I feel like they're further perpetuating a national security threat just to create job security. I do truly believe that. I do truly believe that. What the fuck do you need the NSA for? Got it. Figure out what the problems are. Replace it with better ones. But replace it with solutions. $25 people on this whole stream. Yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. So, I don't know that we're even going to keep this stream up. Just to let you know. This was like... This was like... You know, I wanted to get on here and actually like play something, stream something with you guys. But this was like the sort of thing where... This just further reminded me how people aren't paying attention. And again, like, all these things have happened on the channel. Like, all these things. Yeah, and too many streams that are very convenient, where nothing else is happening to make, you know, like, there should be no reason. The stream cuts, there should be no reason. There's a technical issue, except conveniently we're talking about Trump again. So the stream ends, the stream cuts out. So, you know what I mean? Like, I've done enough tests where, like, I acted a certain way to see what the response would be. You know what I mean? And so, it, at any given time, it was very obvious to tell that somebody was sitting there doing this to see how it would react and to manipulate me. That's what I always knew that. So, knowing that, I've always taken a standpoint of essentially like, well, no, I'm literally just gonna do random shit. No, you know what I mean? Like, that's the point. Like, they're not gonna control what I'm doing, so I'm just gonna do random shit, and it's gonna be complete chaos. I'm gonna make them think it's funny. I'm gonna make them think that they're controlling me and controlling the channel, but really, I'm just, you know what I mean? So, yeah, it was very obvious to tell, especially very specific times where I would really lay it on thick and then get back on stream. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd really lay it on thick, really exaggerate, like, complain about shit and stuff like that, and then I'd get on stream. Like a different stream, completely separate, new stream. You would think, because of that previous one, you would think oh wow, everybody's gonna show up. You know, because he's pissed. We're gonna see a good stream now. Nope. Take the views down to 0. You take the concurrence down to 0. And for X amount of time, we don't see views, we don't see anything. Stream de-escalations. We've talked about this. We see like dislikes and stuff, but no views. Yeah, like we'll see, like the times we'll see actual dislikes on the stream counting before views, and we didn't even see any concurrent viewers. Things like that, where it's like the very next stream right after this one where I was like freaking out, and again, very obviously trying to piss off the person that's harassing me, doing it in such a way to tick them off. And then they clearly did that thing. They clearly did that next, where no views. Absolutely none. And then again, to the point of, like, counting dislikes before views. Like, actually seeing how I react to that. And then, you know, like, that's the point. Always being there to adjust that and fix it. Like I said, the time we actually saw negative views, they were actually in here actively showing us that they could make it look negative. Do you remember that? Some people do. That was crazy. And it was right on the screen for everybody to see. They were like literally sitting in here just taking the views all the way up to a certain number and taking them all the way back down to a certain number. And again, it was they took it to negative. It went down to 0, and I was like, oh, it's a 0. There's all these people in the chat and everything. Everybody's like looking at it. And then all of a sudden I was like, oh, is it going to go negative? It's going to go negative now, just as a joke. And then they did it. It said negative. And it was like 1, -1, 2. And then it suddenly fixed itself. It was like YouTube was like, whoa, what the fuck? Yeah, almost like they were like, no. Enough's enough. So, yeah. Yeah. And all the times that conveniently this would happen, and then we get like a ton of like trolls in chat to say like demeaning things or something like that. Various demeaning things. That's very obviously... Yeah, I mean, like, it goes along with, like I said, the guy, the kid that tried to assassinate Trump the first time. He was bullied in school. And again, it was a similar sort of thing, you know? And so you have to start to kind of recognize... And remember, I always started this with the whole bullying thing, with trying to bring awareness to that and show people that, you know, like, there's a lot going on. And so, you know, they just... further do that. Yeah, the National Security Administration is a disgusting fucking piece of garbage, evil, terrible, disgusting administration. Yeah, they terrorize citizens and manipulate people. And apparently, they tried to kill Donald Trump. That one I truly believe. I truly believe that they manipulated those people. I do. I think they did. Did you know that guy, that second guy that did it, he randomly went to Ukraine to fight in the war? Did you know that? He just randomly went. And the interviewer that was there asked him why he was there, and he literally just said, well, to help. They just need so much help. He just went. So, again, the NSA trying to cause some sort of way of getting him engaged in combat. Yeah, they probably use some sort of manipulation tactic to get him into combat. So that way he was combat ready, get him thinking like it. And then, you know, pressure him some more. Get him to think all this is Trump's fault. Yeah. That's probably what they did. So this is the point. This is why it's like, oh, we don't know. We don't know. Well, because it's the NSA. Well, they're just doing it with manipulation tactics. And they know because they keep coming in here. Yeah, they're literally coming in. I don't know why. It's kind of pathetic, actually. It's like really super pathetic. Government organization being funded by my tax dollars, your tax dollars, and this is what they're doing. Trying to assassinate the next president. You know, they actually probably inadvertently got him elected because they were unsuccessful. You know, I think a lot of people would not have voted for him had it not been for the assassination attempt. I really do believe that. I think the assassination attempt had a psychological impact on people where they viewed him differently. Because he looked pretty weak until that. He's still pretty weak. He's still a pretty weak, terrible man. Just because somebody fails to kill him doesn't mean he's not. Like, you realize he didn't do anything. They helped him back up. He probably wouldn't have been able to stand up on his own. He's probably shaking and stuff. You just realized this, right? And he just pumped his fist in the air and said, fight. Okay, what was he supposed to say? Like, I don't know. It's just... That's the point. Like, that image of him doing that with the blood and everything, that'll be cemented into people's brains forever, and they just see an American flag behind him, too. Like, that is the American dream. Like, people literally just have that picture in their heads now. Like, he's the epitome of what they picture now in their heads. And that's what's sad. That's what's really fucking sad. Is that people are actually that dumb. It really is that sad. Do you know that based on your color of shirt, people will treat you differently throughout the day? Try it sometime. Don't do anything any differently. But like if you normally wear like white or black shirts or something, go do your normal thing. But wear a really like off bright color, like sky blue or bright yellow. And see how many people treat you different. See if they like want to talk to you more and feel like they trust you more or something. Do it. Because they will. So that's the point, is when people are so easily affected by things like easily emotionally affected by even something as basic as a fucking color on somebody's shirt. Come on. They can't be trusted to vote responsibly. They're just picking. They don't have hold of that. Almost nobody does. So like you know, maybe some of them are really disciplined with this or that. They don't know how the world functions. They know how their world functions. Often people don't interact with the government or have anything to do with it. Prices go up, go down. Well, case in point, this guy that was in, this moron that was in here earlier, actually thought that crude oil had anything to do with grocery prices. Yeah, actually thought that. And that affects gas prices. Crude oil prices affect gas prices, but not grocery prices. So, anyway, the point is that, you know, if folks are that emotional, you know, they can't recognize they're treating somebody different because they're wearing a different color shirt or something like that. If they can't back themselves up and realize they're acting differently, they will always be that way. There's no form of reason or logic. They are that way. They don't have it. They never learned it. And we need to covet and hold on to the older generation as much as we can, because they're the last ones that know anything about how the world actually works. Because I got news for you. My generation are a bunch of fucking idiots. They're so dumb. They're literally so dumb. I mean, the entire time I went to school... Guys, I don't know if y'all went to school and you had one bully. Okay, I didn't go to a very big school and I had like 6. I had like 6. The people I went to school with were fucking stupid. I mean, they were nice, but they were idiots. And, it was a generational thing, I think. Like, a lot of us just sort of went home and watched TV. You know what I mean? Like, it was that generation where, like, instead of doing a lot of after-school band or a lot of after-school like extracurricular activities, stuff like that, most people just went to parties, hung out in their trucks, drove around like assholes, terrorizing people, things like that. That's what my generation did. These are the parents now. Okay? They're raising the next generation. None of them really amounted to much. You think of anybody, like, we have artists, people that make art. Okay. I mean, we've always done that. We've always been able to do that. That's natural talent built into your DNA. That I understand. Just know how to do that. You either get it or you don't. Some people have to work at it. But then, like, the point is, I'm talking about, like, people that actually, like, amount to things that matter. And our generation, like, I haven't seen jack squat. I see a bunch of people acting really dumb. Doing dumb shit. And then, like, you call them out on it, you're like, that's really dumb. And you even tell them why. And then they go, no, it's not. That's it. That's it. You call them out, you say it's dumb, you prove it to them it's dumb, they just go, no, it's not. That's how stupid my generation is. And that's who's raising the next generation. That's it. That's the point. That they are not willing to receive new information. They're the stupid ones. Yes, correct. Dumb people. Again, like, to the idiot in my chat that came in earlier, your prices at the grocery stores are what they are because of the trade war Donald Trump started. And again, all I did to confirm that, for the millionth time that I've confirmed it, because I didn't just confirm it just now, I've been saying this for frickin' ever, and a shitload of other people have too. You just don't fucking pay attention to it. So this is the first time you heard it. So, idiot, 4 words in a Google search told me that Donald Trump started a trade war back in 2018. Fucking pay attention. And it's the same one today. It still continues today. That's why your grocery prices are high. Because of Donald Trump starting a trade war with China. And he just did the same thing. He announced the same thing with Canadian and Mexico imports now. So, good job. Good job voting for your businessman. That's all I gotta say about that. Like, that's the point. This is how dumb y'all are. I'm talking to my generation now, too, because I think you guys are the idiots that voted for him. I do. I think that you are the morons that did it. And I think that you're dumb. I think that you think you're really smart with politics, but you don't know fucking anything. Half of you fell asleep in history class. We had a history teacher, no lie. He'd have to clap his hands really loud because everybody would be asleep. Everybody. Like, no lie, that was a regular thing in my history class. Everybody falling asleep. Come on. Yeah, this is the point. Nobody remembers history. It's like the one subject nobody remembers. This is why history repeats itself. Because people don't remember and thus don't learn. They have to learn the lesson all over, and then they get to the end of their lives and they go, yeah, I guess you're right about Trump. Too bad I'm dying. It's like, I wonder if anybody ever fucking admitted they were wrong about Hitler. You know, it's like... Jeez. He's basically doing the same things Hitler did when he started off. Yes. He's literally just doing the same things. Claiming he wants to build a wall. Bitching about the same shit. Getting elected the same way, being really likable, and then just turning around and doing the opposite shit. He's just Hitler. Oh, and by the way, Hitler was actually classically really stupid and made really poor decisions, which is why he lost. So Trump saying that he thought Hitler actually had some smart ideas is actually one of the dumbest things that you should have ever heard. Because again, he's supposedly a really smart businessman, billionaire, with really good ideas. And yet he's claiming that Hitler had some good ideas that he thought were really smart. No. Hitler was a drug addict. Idiots. Yeah, like, you literally just don't fucking know anything. Did you know that? He was a drug addict. Like, look shit up for once. God. This is the issue. Nobody looks anything up. Anyway. Like I said, I was planning on, playing something with you, but I don't know. I don't know if that's gonna happen or not. Again, the normal... thing that we talk about on this channel is not politics, but so many people are so ill-informed. I feel I have to. I feel like it's bursting out of me. Like I said, like the sheer number of people that were just so stupid and actually like tried to tell me, even recently, things like vaccines don't work and stuff, like actually saying things like that out loud and being that stupid. I if you say that out loud, again, you don't know how they work. You don't understand it. There's logic to it. It's actually logical why it works. It makes sense. Yeah. So, like, again, it just proves that you don't. Because, again, you cannot argue logic. Logic is what it is. It's affirmative. It's fact. It's science. So when you argue a logical fact, vaccines fucking work, It's a dead version of the virus you're injecting into your body. So therefore, your body fights it off as if it were that virus, except it's dead. So therefore, it produces all the normal symptoms you'd normally get, yada, yada, yada. You get sick, yada, yada, yada. You aren't actually sick. You get the symptoms. Fucking morons. Yeah. I don't get a flu shot either. It's why I don't get a flu shot. Because every time I get a fucking flu shot, I get the flu. Basically. So why the fuck am I gonna get sick get all these symptoms just to exacerbate my body, yada, yada, yada. I don't give a shit if you don't get a flu shot. I ain't gonna argue that with you why you personally get one. Because I probably do the same fucking thing. But it doesn't mean they don't fucking work. I'm literally that guy. I'm literally the guy that doesn't get them. I'm literally the fucking guy that gets the reactions. I am literally that guy. I can't fucking stand them. Yeah, every single time I have gotten a vaccine, fuck that shit fucked me up. Yeah. Every time, so I don't get them. But I'm also logical enough to tell you vaccines work. Idiots. Just because you get fucking sick, it's literally... You are not a doctor. Stop trying to be one. Shut the fuck up. And then, like, literally one of the most intelligent doctors on the planet, Dr. Fauci, suddenly this becomes, like, political. Whether he's one of the greatest doctors. It's, like, why is that political? Nope, he is qualified. He has those qualifications. Therefore, he should be saying those things. Therefore, listen to him because he's infinitely more qualified than you. Not, maybe like, I don't know, the 12 to 15 years plus schooling he had, not to mention all the fucking decades of experience in the field of being a doctor. Oh, yeah, all that. But, you know, what the fuck would he know? God, you're literally, people are so fucking dumb. Why was that political? And, like, making vaccines political, too. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. Stop making fact. You're killing people. Your dumb, your stupid political opinions of medical fact is killing stupid people. Because you're misinforming dumb people. Shut the fuck up. If you have a fucking respiratory virus, wearing a mask, yes, prevents the spread to other people. Idiots. Yes, a vaccine prevents you from getting any further current strains of said virus. Idiots. Ugh. Maybe. Oh, wait, that's right. What did Fauci say? Oh, that's right. You don't fucking listen. Oh, that's right. Maybe if you all wore the masks to begin with, it wouldn't have mutated like 12,000 fucking times. So we wouldn't need all these fucking boosters and additional vaccines because it would have been fucking gone already. And literally every single one of you is just like a Trump voter, too. That's the point. It's not anybody that's normal or thinks normal. It's just dumbasses that vote for Trump. Because, again, you're the only morons resisting fact. That's the point. The only reason you resist fact is because you resist it constantly just to justify voting for Trump. So therefore, you start questioning the moon landing and stupid fucking shit like that. You actually start questioning fact. Fucking idiots. We're dumb as shit. I just... This is the point, like... It doesn't serve me purpose to do this. The point is... All of you that claim to be, like, alpha males and shit like that, voting for Trump and claim to be in check of your feelings, yet you feel so affected by me calling you dumb. Instead of just changing what you already know is fact to the correct information. Because again, what you got in your head ain't fact. Yeah, the reason the grocery prices are high in the store is because Donald Trump started a fucking trade war. That's a fact. Period. There's like that's literally why. What do you think that your racist wall does on the border of Texas and Mexico? What do you think it does? What do you think what do you think building a wall does? This is the point. These people, this is why we know they're racist. They don't think about it logically. If you thought about it logically, again, just like the vaccines, you'd immediately realize the error in your ways. Okay. What is dumbass think about building a wall? Oh, let's see. Keep illegal aliens out. Duh. That's what they say, right? Okay. So that's what they say. That's the reason for building a wall. Okay. Reasons to not build a wall. Ready? Fucking racist, for one thing, wouldn't do anything. Secondly, kills shitloads of wildlife. Really, really, really fucks it up. Fucks with visibility, line of sight, massively. So, you know, if people do storm it, we won't know. Good idea, dumbasses. Repairs, you have to maintain it. Shit falling over, you gotta maintain it. Very fucking expensive. Very fucking expensive. Very fucking expensive. Again, you want border patrol security. A fifth reason, you want more border patrol for border patrol. How the fuck are they gonna patrol a wall they can't see through? It's just a wall. Yeah. So you need more of everything. It's not a viable option. It's like logic is literally like. And sixth reason, idiots, I can climb a wall a lot faster with a ladder. I literally just throw a ladder against that wall. I'm up that wall in seconds. You put a fence with barbed wire, a little different. Yeah, they can see me. I can't see where they're sitting. Yeah. Suddenly line of sight's a thing. You start questioning it. Who's up there? Can they see? Guys, a fence is what you want. You don't fucking wall. Just no. God, no. Dumb. You didn't think about it. This is the point. Like the rest of us did. We're like, why the fuck? There's so many reasons why a wall just literally doesn't even make any logical sense. So why are you even still claiming it? That's why Mexico ain't gonna fucking pay for that shit. It doesn't make any sense for border security. Hence why they don't care. They do care about border security. You think Mexico doesn't care about border security? You fucking kidding me? They care more than we do. Yeah, they're liable for it. They have to pay for that shit. Yeah, when we deport them, they got to incarcerate and all that. They pay for that. Yeah. They don't want... No, you fucking kidding me? And so, just stop it with Trump's bullshit already. Every turn, you try to justify any fucking thing that he tried to claim to do as a policy thing, it doesn't make any sense from a business standpoint. It literally doesn't. Around every turn, from a business standpoint, I can just knock it down. And if he's truly like this great businessman, why can a simple guy like me just knock it right down and dismiss it easily? I wouldn't be able to do that. I wouldn't be able to. No. If he had good ideas, they'd be good. It's that simple. It's literally that simple. If he had good ideas, you'd implement them, and they'd be good, and they'd working. America would be great. Make America great again? He didn't. Caused a trade war. He said he built a wall he never built. He started building it, fell over, left it, realized it was too expensive. Blames everything on Kamala, just tries to make you think a Democrat is at fault. Literally just does that. He just... borders are Kamala. Because she is doing things. That's what you guys don't realize. Like, she actually does do her job. Donald Trump just goes to a golf course. You know that he doesn't have a government position right now. He's just complaining about the people that do. And when he does hold a government position, all he does is have people up his ass trying to get him to sign things. That's all he does as president. He shows up to sign some shit and look good at his speeches. Yep. And burns through so much fucking cash to do it. Like, I literally want to know how much of my tax dollars he spends getting makeup and hair. His hair looks terrible now versus when he was president. So I want to know how much fucking money that asshole is burning of our tax dollars on his fucking hair. This is the stuff normal people don't think about. Normal people that would vote for him, they don't even consider it. I think about it all the fucking time. That's the point. You just make every excuse for him. You shouldn't. Make it hard. He's had it easy for too long. You're making it easy for the billionaire? You're trying to say everybody's too hard on the billionaire? You fucking kidding me? Oh, you fucking kidding me? Oh, poor Donald Trump. And his 5 fucking jets. Poor Donald Trump. Oh, yeah. You want to feel bad? What? That guy doesn't even know how hard we have it. If he did, well, he'd probably still take advantage of you and start a trade war. That's shit to realize. And Kamala and the other candidates are even saying to you that they would fix the prices and stuff like that. Like, they're actually saying those things. That's actually kind of why I was happy, like, at the same time. It's like, well, if Biden's not actually doing that, which is interesting, he's continuing Trump's tariffs, so you guys should love him. He's just continuing what Trump did, which is still raising the prices in the grocery stores. So yeah, I'm all for Kamala coming in. Changing that. Are you kidding me? Yeah, this is starting to kind of piss me off a little bit, finding things that Biden's doing where all you guys aren't even paying attention. It's literally the shit Trump did that hurt our country, and Biden's doing it too. What the fuck? Here I am calling it out too, the same as I would. Doesn't make me happy, because I liked him. But finding out about that he's continuing the tariffs, fuck Biden. Yeah, if he's actually doing that pisses me off. Yeah, because I kind of like the guy. He was good for so long, and then he does that shit. It's kind of like what Obama did when I found out about Flint, Michigan. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? He showed up, made a huge scene, showed up, and didn't do anything. Did nothing. And Obama, he got a lot done as president. But that's one thing where it's like, what the fuck? And then I found out apparently they started active military testing right after he showed up in Flint, Michigan. No lie. Yeah, they sent military there and they just started shooting shit. The people in Flint were like freaking out. They didn't warn anybody. They didn't tell anybody. Yeah. So, there's things I don't like about Biden and Obama too, guys. There's some things I don't like about them too. But again, everything they say isn't a lie. So I think they have integrity. Okay? That's the difference. Yeah, that's the massive difference. I do think that national security is in their best interest. I do not think that with Donald Trump. I do not believe that with Donald Trump. Not even a little bit. Not even a little. I think Donald Trump's security is in Donald Trump's interest. So if he could secure safe passage to, let's say, Russia with his Russian wife and stuff like that, he's fine. Selling our nuclear secrets and all kinds of stuff. Oh, the NSA is trying to take him out because that's what he's going to do. He admitted it in an interview. But you're all literally so fucking stupid. Like, Trump admitted in an interview he's going to sell our secrets. Nobody cares. He actually did. Not fake, not AI, really actually did that. And he tried to, like, graze over it like it didn't. It really did that. It really happened. The interviewer, like, because the guy was from another country, he was, like, pressing him and pressing him and pressing him. And Trump didn't want to answer. He kept not answering. He kept dodging. And you know what that means with Trump. It means the opposite. It means he does want to answer. He wants to tell you flat out he is going to sell those secrets. And he did. He pressed him hard enough. It was the you can't handle the truth tactic. I love that tactic because it works. And he got it. He got the answer. Trump admitted it in an interview. This is why the NSA is coming after people and trying to get them to assassinate him. He admitted in an interview he is going to sell our secrets to the enemy. Donald Trump admitted that. And this isn't anything new. This was a while back, too. And again, the interviewer pressed him. He was like, no, but would you? Would you sell our secrets to... And he goes, well, of course I'd sell them for a better deal. Of course I would. But that's not the point. The point is... And he's just like... Try to move on. He literally said it just like that. He said, of course I would. Of course I would sell secrets for a better deal. Of course I would. But that's not the point. Actually said it. Amazing. Yeah. And I was talking about this too. The stream cut out too during that a while back when I was talking about this. You know, like this is the sort of stuff I'd talk about, and conveniently the bit rate starts shifting around and they end the stream. And it's like, yeah, okay, because the NSA isn't trying to pressure a certain person. You know what I mean? Like that's where it started to be obvious to me. I even questioned myself if that was the motive. You know, like essentially somebody was trying to get me to do something, you know. And case in point, I mean, it's kind of obvious at this point, in my opinion. I really do believe the NSA had something to do with getting those guys to try to assassinate Trump. And again, I don't condone that. It's always wrong. Again, as I said earlier, even with how much I don't like him, you know, if I was Secret Service, I would still do my service. Doesn't matter. He's president of the United States. You voted for him. That's our process. I respect that. That's the point. The NSA apparently does not. That's what you have to worry about. Yeah, they deem Donald Trump so much of a threat to national security that they tried to have him assassinated. Twice! Now again, I'm not pulling that information from anywhere, but you can put two and two together when you've seen everything they've done on my channel, and then I just showed you the evidence in that article that I posted in chat of how they basically just very slowly took over control of Microsoft and got Microsoft to take over every tech company, period. Just everything. You always wonder why Microsoft controls everything? Well, so that the NSA can control everything. And they want to control you. Do you remember when somebody came in my chat a while back and wanted to ensue control? So, I mean, I don't know who that necessarily was. Probably just a troll, maybe. Or they're another manipulation tactic. And, yeah, I mean, how many times have we seen that? And the point is, remember, like I told you guys, that first kid, he was bullied in school. It doesn't take much to, you know what I mean? Like, that's the point. He's emotional, he's young. They got Facebook. So all it would take is for the NSA to manipulate stuff on Facebook. And they do that. They do that. And the next guy, you know, he went to the Ukraine war and saw everything that was happening prior to this. You know, he had that experience. He saw that firsthand. So who's to say they didn't manipulate him into that, to see that, to give him that PTSD, so that he would have that instinct to do those things. Yeah, for sure. I do believe it. Yeah. And I mean, I have an eye for analyzing. I mean, if there's something I can do, it's that. So, I mean, other people have that's actually a skill, just to let you know. It's typically a skill that isn't something that goes underpaid either. Just to let you know, people that do what I can do and do it for you guys for free to try to inform you, get paid somewhere between $700,000 a year and $2 million a year, because that's how valuable the information is. It's true. Yep. I mean, those are people that are going to be really good at that job. They get paid that top dollar, but it's true. Because that is how valuable the information is that they can analyze, essentially. Their brains are that good. Now, a lot of times these people don't need to exist these days because we have AI that does that for us. But to think that there aren't analysts still being awesome at their jobs would be ridiculous. Yeah, that would be ridiculous. There's always going to be geniuses. Always. There's always going to be geniuses that sit there and just see shit. And, yeah, that's all it is. Seeing shit. Alright, guys, well, again, I don't know that we're necessarily going to keep this one. I did, I don't know if I showed you guys earlier, but I did share the post earlier. YouTube So, you guys know how I said that YouTube literally, like, breaks everything I have? So, my editor in YouTube has never worked properly. Like, literally never. And so, like, I wanted to show you guys kind of what it does sometimes. I shared a screenshot. If you guys saw there, I went into my editor and shared a screenshot as a post. You see where if you see where I put the exclamation point, it says, like, where's the preview? I can't make an edit without that there. Like, I could, but I'd be sitting there going back to the video, like the real video, going back to that to confirm exact spots, and it's not usually right. Sometimes it's a little off too. And so, like, the point is, I'm like every single time I load that editor, that fucking preview sits there on a fucking gray screen every damn time. Every damn time. Like, YouTube is so fucking trash. Why the fuck does your editor never work? Ever! It's garbage! Yes, I see your unsub. I see it. Haha. Yes, you can get attention. Good job. Good for you. Yep. Did you do your adulting today while you were at it? Before you came in here to sub and unsub, did you do your adulting today yet? Or are you in here before doing all that? Because, you know, a lot of you just come in here to troll. You're not here to watch. You're here to literally just troll. So, the editor has always done that every time. And it just sits there like that. I don't have to wait. I'll sit there and I'll wait. The one time, no lie, I went to sleep. I wanted to see how long it would take. Yeah. Because, like, oh, I'm that guy. Oh, yeah, I will do that test. Yep. So I left it there, like that. And I went to sleep. And I woke up. Still a fucking gray screen. So it ain't no fucking loading bullshit. Yeah, I left that shit there for like 12 fucking hours. It ain't no loading bullshit. No. It's literally them blocking it. Okay? And conveniently, when I took my screenshot to show you guys and started clipping it, no lie, I left the browser window open as soon as I took my screenshot. Like, right after that, and I was getting ready to, like, edit it. Yeah, they fixed the preview. Just like when I'm in here in chat, and, like we have, like, some sort of issue, like, where the likes are locked at 0, or the views aren't moving, or something like that, and I talk about it, and I physically show you, and then they fix it. Because I showed you. But had I not shown you, it would have just stayed like that through the course of the stream. Stream would have ended. It would have stayed like that after the stream ended. Would have caused a de-escalation issue where nobody sees the stream. Yada, yada, yada. Yeah. And they further de-escalate my channel. So. Yep. Lots of bullshit. What a stupid editor. And it's never worked. It's literally always been like that. And like I said, obviously, like, I can just go to the normal video and reference the normal video. Like, sure, I can see the time at the normal video, the timestamp, and just be like, oh, okay, well, that's what the time is. But it's always off. Always. Yep, if I do that, it's not exact enough. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of times I have to get it, like, exactly. Yeah, because, like, you're only going to get the seconds. You're not going to, you know what I mean? So, sometimes it really messes it up. And then not only that, sometimes it, like, it's not even just about that. Sometimes it really is off even more. But not even just that. I can't do, like, little edits. It doesn't let me. True story. Before, I couldn't do edits where I shortened the stream. Yeah, I mean. And I could only re-upload as a new one. So when I told them that, they reversed it. They didn't fix it, they just reversed it. So now I can do edits and shorten the stream and cut things out. But now I can't cut a clip out and re-upload it. Can't do that now. And again, I have told them this a million times, that I can't do edits, and instead of fixing it right, they flip-flop it. So again, now I can shorten the stream, but I can't clip it and re-upload. And again, it is every time I've said this, they just flip it to the other thing. Whatever it is, they flip it to the opposite. So I can't do the other thing. So essentially, they don't want to fix a problem. It's very obvious that the problems don't really exist. They're intentionally breaking their own features. That's what they're doing. And things that other people have access to and stuff like that, they are gatekeeping, even though I should have access to it. Like the super chats, I should have had that a while ago. Should have had that a long while ago. Yeah, you get that at like 500. Yeah, YouTube's gonna get sued. I also did the email thing to fill out the email for the monetization and stuff like that, and they keep kicking back the button in my account, and then just going through the process over again. It's just an endless loop. So again, YouTube basically looks like one big scam, from my perspective. Like, everything I ever experienced with this platform, everything coming from their end, everything I experienced on this platform from them professionally tells me they're scams. Tells me that they scam you. That everything that they do is a scam. They're just in it to steal your information, milk as much money out of you as possible, and pay you as little as possible. Everything's a scam on YouTube. Yeah, the entire company is literally just a pyramid scheme. And again, it's exactly as I said. They want you to pay them a shitload. They want to milk you for all your content, throw shitloads of ads all over it, cause problems for it if they don't like you, and also, you know, just the point is make tons of money off of you, and while paying you as little as possible, like I said. And that's a scam. It's literally a scam. And you know, like, especially when like all these features always work for everybody else, but they only work for you if you pay for YouTube TV or something like that. Like my YouTube editor shouldn't not work based on whether or not I have a YouTube TV subscription. Like, YouTube actually sits here and like retaliates on me for like not having YouTube TV, or if I like talk about how I don't like the ads they put here or there, they retaliate. Yeah. They do. Oh, just so that you know, by the way, Zach Sabbath, I'm sure Zach probably wants to know this. I don't know if he knows or not. I was watching the War Pigs video, and because that video is like a certain length, you guessed it, YouTube interrupts the song halfway through. They don't play an ad at the beginning. They actually interrupt the video to play a very long ad. It's a very long ad. They interrupt the song. And it's like 3/4 of the way through. So just so you know, yeah, Zach Sabbath, just so you know, Zach, I don't know if you care or not. I mean, it's whatever if you don't care or whatever. But like, I just want you to know, they're flat out throwing an ad 3/4 of the way through that song. So anybody that hears that song for the first time, they're grooving. They get to the solo, they're like, all right, here it comes, and then hugely long ad. Do you know what that does for music? It kills it. Musicians, I don't think really like this too much because again, once you're into the song, you're vibing, you're into it. If it suddenly just stops, you don't want to listen to it anymore. You're gonna click out. You are. It's not how music works. And YouTube is really dumb with marketing for thinking this. This is why I've been talking about this. They do it with Metallica songs, longer Metallica songs too. They are really bad at marketing if they do not understand that when somebody's listening to music, they will click out of a song if you interrupt it. Because again, you ruined the vibe. They were vibing. You need to play that ad at the beginning. You need to never interrupt a song for somebody. Because, again, that artist, that song sounds a certain way. They wrote it a certain way. It flows a certain way. They don't want it cut up or interrupted. And you're just... You know, it was a very high-button issue when they started cutting up songs for radio edits and putting that shit in the stores instead of what they told them to put. So, I'm not sure that these artists do really appreciate you just sort of kind of slapping an ad 3/4 of the way through instead of at the beginning. So, I'm just saying, again, it's not cool, man. Put that stuff at the beginning. Or at the end. You finish the song, plays an ad. Oh, but they'll click out of it. Okay, maybe they won't though. Like that's the point. Like don't interrupt the song, man. Disrespectful. And this is just my opinion. It's disrespectful to music. It's just my opinion, but I think a lot of the artists feel the same way. So yeah, it was Zach Sabbath War Pigs. It was the cover he did. This is Black Sabbath cover band for War Pigs. Again, they played an ad at the beginning. So like, why not just play an extra long ad? Why throw another ad 3/4 of the way through? It just interrupts the whole song. It's so annoying. But yeah, like I said, they did it to a Metallica song a while back too. That really irritated me. I think it was All Nightmare Long, I think. Because they played an ad at the beginning, but because of the length of it, it plays another one. It's like YouTube can't get this right. They just, oh, certain length, just play another ad. No, you fucking morons. You don't interrupt the flow of a song, especially like something like Metallica or something aggressive like that. It's messed up. It sounds the way it sounds for a reason. Don't interrupt the flow. Yeah, like I was listening to, I think it was All Nightmare Long. I got to a certain point and just starts playing an ad. It's so annoying. And yeah, I didn't want to listen to the rest of it after that. I was irritated. Yep. I went and put the actual album in. And this is the point. This is the point. Physical mediums should not become a thing of the past. This is what Microsoft wants. This is what the rich people want. They want to own what you actually own. They want permissions to use the things that you bought. That's pretty sad. Yeah, they want here's what's going to happen. If something doesn't happen soon, you guys have to realize that all gaming, all of it, every last game on the face of the planet will become digital. And you won't own it. Yeah, you'll rent it like a subscription service. That's the future. This is what you have to look forward to, because all of you look up to and vote for people like billionaires. This is what you did to our future. You didn't lift up people that deserved it. You lifted up billionaires that just because. Good job. Yeah. When you're all out there buying your stupid fucking Elon Musk t-shirts and being fans of a billionaire. Like, it's so stupid. Everybody's so desperate, they just think the billionaire is going to save them from their thing they're desperate from. That's literally all it is. It's desperation. Anyway. I think it's time. I think it's as good a time as any. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching this whole thing. We're pretty far in here. I still find it hard to believe we're only at 60 views. I think we have more than that. Easily. Usually when I do these and I talk for a while, we get in the hundreds, man. We do. That's probably why they don't want you to think that, you know what I mean? There's been constantly, like, 4 to 5 concurrents in a know. I don't know what they're trying to act like there's not. I'm hiding shit. Again, as usual. I better get off here before I start ranting again about YouTube's nonsense. Here is what we're talking about, really quick. Here's what we're talking about. See how there's just no preview? See that? So this is my editor here. And there's just no preview. And that's the point, it's just a gray screen. So am I supposed to know where the... You know what I mean? And again, it just never shows up. There's supposed to be, like, literally a video there. Like play, pause, stuff like that. In that gray square there, where it says where's the preview, there should be a player with the video playing. You know what I mean? So I know where I am on the video. It's just not there. So eventually it showed up. But the point is that they only fixed it right as soon as I was making a screenshot. Very obviously going to talk about this. So the point is, they spy on you. That's the point. Yep. And they're using Microsoft to do it. That's the point. It's not that big of a mystery. When the NSA is doing it, YouTube's doing the same thing. That's it. Yep. Microsoft is like, oh yeah, that's fine. The NSA uses us too. I thought it was funny how after I spent hours on the phone with somebody from Xbox who couldn't figure out my Elden Ring problem and very obviously tried to get me to activate the physical copy on the digital store so that I could own it digitally now from now on and never own it physically again. He was trying to get me to do that. It was very obvious to me that something fishy was going on. I was being lied to. It was very obvious. And I'll tell you, you know, that was Xbox support too. It's very obvious. Like he was trying to get me to activate that game. I literally, you guys have seen it. I have the physical disc. And this guy was trying to get me to activate it digitally, like forever, just to fix this little fucking problem. Because, you know, they couldn't fix it. The company that the NSA works with to spy on people couldn't fix it. The company that, after I got off the phone with this guy, some random alt was in my chat, basically, obviously from Microsoft, bragging for them, saying that Microsoft fixed this and that for this company and stuff like that. Making sure I wasn't talking bad about Microsoft. Yeah, very obviously keeping tabs. Yeah. Yep. This is the shit I notice. That's why we get the trolls so much. From random accounts. Yeah, because they're keeping tabs. So they're in here and they see what I'm saying, so they just start typing nonsense. And the worse it is that I say, the worse they go with their nonsense. So you see the random trolls that type like disgusting stuff and stuff. It's just people from Microsoft or whatever. I've determined that at this point. And the funny thing is, this is true. And nobody's going to be in here to hear this. And you know what I mean? Like, that's the point. So, you know, we're going to sue. And everybody's going to find out what's going to happen. But, like, essentially, we have been stalked, harassed, and basically used, terrorized for years by this company. And to think that they were actually fairly investigated when they purchased Activision Blizzard, no. It's completely absurd. All you gotta do is know that that's bullshit. All you gotta do to know that that's complete and utter bullshit is go to the list link right here. Just go to that link right there and you'll know that's complete and utter bullshit. Yep. Because again, those are the links throughout the past 12 years of every single time Microsoft did something to help the NSA leak your data some more. Yep. Good job, morons. Yeah, not sure who would dislike a stream about me calling the NSA moron. Who cares? Oh, right, the NSA. Oh, right. They randomly do attack me and spend, like the maturity level. You know what I'm saying? Like, imagine it. Thinking that you're gonna mind control people. Charlie's funny. Cracks me up. Sometimes, like, his thumbnails. He just has this thumbnail with a close up of his face, and it's funny. Oh, now I'm certain that the dislikes are just the other content creator. Yeah, because now they're just going up. Yeah. I'm pretty fairly certain that the other dislikes now are just the other content creator. Like I told you guys he likes to do. So don't be surprised if this stream gets like the likes. Actually, maybe I should track that. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, so if I track this and I find out that a real government employee is actually sitting in here view botting my stream, I think I should show the info. Then just show the info. They're like, how the fuck? How the fuck? They're like, how the fuck? They're like, how the fuck? Oh my god. Never mind. That's stupid. That looks weird though. They're not view botting. No, no view botting. As soon as I said that, they started view botting. That's funny. That's what's weird. Like sometimes, like I'll actually like confirm something, and then they'll actually like do the exact opposite to make me wrong, like right after. Yeah. So they actually are now, which is what locks the views, and they know it. Again and again, this is YouTube's fault. They shouldn't do that, but that's You know what I mean? Like, that's... We'll deal with that. Court. Yeah, YouTube does all these things they shouldn't do to harm your channel based on this or that without confirming this or that. So, like, essentially, the thought is that you're doing the view botting and you're doing the recording or, you know, yada yada yada. But they don't actually confirm that. They just start fucking with your stream. Yeah, like, no lie, as soon as I said that about view botting, that they weren't, they started view botting. Like, as soon as I said that. Like, right after I said it. I just watched, like, 6 concurrents come in here, and the views didn't move at all. Yep, I just literally watched 6 concurrents come in here and the views didn't move at all. So, YouTube is responsible for that. As soon as I said that, they updated the view. They added a view, I should say. There is no updating. They're just adding views. Again, the stupid people that think it's like an updating of views or something like that. Where do you think the views are sitting? Like, where do you think they are? You're like, just sitting in little train cars alongside where the normal views go? No. No. They're just adding views. The views are what they are. They're either counted or they're not. Their system is so fucking trash, it doesn't count them like 90% of the time. So they sit in here and just throw some views at you. That's what they do. It's true. If you're not a bigger content creator, they don't care about counting your views. Even though we could have easily gone viral. That's the point. They are controlling whether we go viral or not. I personally think there would have been at least half a dozen times we would have hit viral status because of something that happened on the stream that should have been just like huge. Case in point, I can actually prove it. Where there was another streamer that had something similar happen, actually kind of lesser, but something very similar right after I did, and kind of a similar amount of subscribers. Kind of a similar amount of subscribers, and they blew up. This blew up. YouTube promoted them, let them go viral, and didn't randomly just de-escalate their streams just because they say fuck. Yep. Pretty sad. Yep. So, singling me out, as they always have. And again, mainly because swearing. Which, again, is free speech. I'm not insulting really much of anybody, except when I'm calling people fucking stupid. But that's their problem if they take it as an insult. You know, their precious little feelings shouldn't be so hurt when I inform them of things. It's that simple. If your precious little feelings are hurt by facts, imagine what a real insult will do. Yeah, something that actually affects you. Yeah, like you're insulted by me correcting a fact about whether Donald Trump is a fucking good president or not. You're literally a dumbass. You are personally affected by this. You're a dumbass. Literally a dumbass. It's that simple. You are not in control of your emotions. That's that simple. And, you know, again, resisting fact and logic around every corner. Just nothing else to say. I gotta go. I should have gone already. Well, thanks for watching. Again, I don't know if we'll keep this stream or not after this side, but again, it was mainly just to inform you guys about what I saw there, and I shared that link. I really don't give a shit who dislikes this stream. That does not, I don't care. So again, if that's to further perpetuate anything with me, I don't care. That's literally just me calling out the dislikes so that way people know that that's a thing that's happening and are aware that that's a trolling mechanism. That's it. I don't give a shit. I don't have any stock in that. So it's literally just to inform people. So you're hitting it all day long thinking I give a shit. It's the same as when No Sleep is in here and mashing the emojis, or Suffice to Say is in here mashing the emojis, and both of them think that I don't know it's them mashing the emoji button. Yet they mash the emoji button, thinking I don't know it's them. I don't care. Like, I know it's you, and I don't care. I don't know why Suffice became such a troll to this channel, but he is. I never mentioned that before, but he is. It's really kind of weird too, because I've only ever talked good about him. I even made a video where I bought one of his shirts that he made, and I've worn it on stream before. Yep. So I thought it was really a little backstabby for him to say the things that he was saying behind my back, because again, I threw some support his way when nobody was. And I went in there and told him I thought he was really funny, his shorts were really funny, and he doesn't need to listen to the ridiculous people saying this or that. He doesn't need to listen to that shit. He's funny as hell. Yet, sort of kind of see him saying the opposite about me. I just don't get it. I don't get it. What does he gain? Oh, right. Right. So there's a thing going around where people gain support off of bullying other content creators. So that's what we're doing. Okay? And just so that we're clear, that's what he was saying about me. And you guys know I don't go onto other people's channels. So why is he saying it? Yeah. That's the point. Like, I don't go onto other people's channels. You say some dumb fucking shit in my chat, that's your problem. Prepare for what's coming. I'm a content creator. That's what I do. Expect it. That's it. I'm supposed to entertain you. You want to say something fucking dumb as shit in my chat. Oh yeah, I'm gonna eat that up. That's my job. Don't fucking say dumb shit in my chat. And if you do, for your own protection, probably gonna block you too, so you don't get insulted again. Look stupid as shit again. You keep coming back and saying dumb shit, that's not my problem. So again, I don't go onto other people's channels, cause them problems. That's what they do to me. Like, I'll just be sitting here making content. Like, the other night, this guy just came in and just started... Well, like this guy earlier, just... Clearly, I triggered him a lot, you know, just talking about Trump. And his precious little feelings couldn't handle me talking about Trump, so he just had to say inaccurate shit. Because he couldn't handle hearing it without saying something. He is not in control of his own mind, his own emotions. So, that's the point. And if you're not, yeah, your logic is compromised. Yes, correct. You vote for Trump and do dumb things. Yes. Yes. You argue with fact. Yes. Yep. And you'll say black shoes are white. Yeah. Like, that's the point. Like, you're just arguing with fact. Anyway, it's time. I said that like 3, 4, 5, 6 times before. But it really is time. Take care. I do care. So take care. And just know that there's really nobody I don't care about. So a lot of the informing I do, it's for you, because I care. I actually want you to know what I see and what is happening. It's not shit that I didn't spend time researching. So anyway, again, I do care, so take care, and I'll see you guys next time.